EA Sports have definitely been giving us amazing content recently, and there's nothing much you can complain about that. We did get today a Falcao SBC, which is absolutely amazing. I'm pretty sure it is very cheap to complete and amazing value. You also get loads of good packs with it. I'm currently making this video on Thursday the 21st of February. I'm not too sure if there's going to be a patch anytime soon. You may be watching this video in a month, in 2 months, where there's already going to be a patch and this video isn't going to be relevant. But I'm just going to be sharing my thoughts of the market right now, how FUT Champions Division Rivals kind of needs to be fixed, and overall the gameplay, how it needs to be fixed. So I do think EA Sports, like I was saying at the beginning of the video, they're doing lots of things right by giving us amazing content. But right now we're kind of getting amazing content. 90% of EA is like going towards content and producing new content, other stuff like that. But still, it is quite shocking on Twitter and stuff like that. There is announcements and they're sometimes done completely wrong with the wrong nation flags, other stuff like that, spelling errors, the wrong names, loads of stuff like that. And for a huge company like that, that is surely embarrassing. And especially for me as a YouTuber of FIFA 19, of course, if the main company, the main people up there in EA Sports are doing these mistakes, it does make me question kind of like, what am I doing? And like, I'm not making these type of huge mistakes, and I'm a lot smaller than them compared to what the size of them. They should definitely not be making these type of mistakes. But other than that, the content has been absolutely amazing. You cannot complain about that. But right now, like I was saying, around 90 to 95% of EA Sports is fully looking at the content. They're not really looking at anything about the gameplay, FUT Champions Division Rivals, because of course that's not earning them any money. Before we get into the next point, if you are new here, make sure you do subscribe. We are aiming for 17,000 subscribers, and I'm also going to be making around 2 videos a day, so you definitely don't miss them. So right now, what I kind of feel is going on FIFA 19 at the start, FUT Champions Division Rivals was very good. It was kind of like a new thing. Division Rivals was a new thing to kind of like get people in and play the game, because at the start of FIFA, it is all about getting the best team, other stuff like that. But right now it has turned, if you are playing right now, most of us are going to be investing, other stuff like that. I don't really see anyone playing FUT Champions or Division Rivals at all. It's very hard to score goals right now on FIFA, and I can't exactly explain what exactly it is wrong with it. But I do think when there were timed finesse shots, it was a lot better. I do know everyone was still complaining about timed finesse shots, other stuff like that. But even if you look at other games, for example Fortnite now, Apex Legends as well, there's always going to be some things that people complain about. But that's just like a kind of last resort, because sometimes of course you're not always going to be playing perfectly. The opponent is going to get a better hand, and then you're always going to complain about this one thing. And in this case, it was timed finesse shots. But if EA Sports just trying to fix that, and obviously it has kind of worked, timed finesse shot has been removed, but there's not really any meta way now to score goals, which I do know it is like that in real life. But you do need to look at this as a game mode, as a game completely. It's a FIFA 19 game, and we're not looking for exactly real life. I do know lots of people were asking for this kind of patch. EA Sports have given it to us, but it looks like less people are playing FIFA right now. So in my opinion, the community may not exactly know what they want. You guys might have some different views, but I kind of think it's a lot better how it was before. Even if you were trying to work into those positions and get those time finesse shots, I do think it was still a lot more better, enjoyable, maybe just to play it like that, because you knew you're going to score goals like that. Right now, you don't know if you're going to score, you don't know if you're going to miss, and I can see lots of problems even with this patch. So nothing really has been improved, and there's zero motivation to play FUT Champions and Division Rivals just to get rewards, which have mostly been terrible in the past few months. And right now I do think EA Sports are trying to maybe increase the pack luck on some of these rewards, increase the player picks, all of the luck on there, because they have noticed of course a lot less people. In my opinion, it has to be at least 30 to 40% of everyone that was playing FUT Champions before, and I do believe even before that, FUT Champions wasn't really that popular, Division Rivals wasn't too popular. And with EA Sports of course releasing all of this new content, there is still going to be lots of people completing them. But for example, with this Falcao SBC, if you are not going to be playing the game right now, there's not really any purpose of actually like completing him, and you're not going to use him in your team anyway, which is why I do think EA Sports did give him a high rating. His card does look very nice, his heading attributes, other stuff like that. But I think EA Sports also know that they're kind of, the card isn't really the best, and they're just kind of giving him high rating to be put back into an SBC. And also they made him very cheap to complete and gave some nice packs as well, which is just kind of showing this is just kind of an SBC to kind kind of like do it. Like, it's like almost like a checkbox, because they know people aren't going to really be using this card in game, and that's why they gave him a cheap price to complete him, and also they did give him nice packs as well from that. So I do think EA Sports know as well there's a lot less people playing the actual game, and I do think this has to change soon, because EA Sports, there is going to be a week or two where they can't release new content. There is going to be a point, if it's going to be in a month or 2 months, all of these new cards, there's just going to be too many. People are going to lose track of what they are, and I definitely want EA Sports to 100% avoid that, because I have seen it in the past. Even if you're a new player trying to join a game, there's so many different things, and there's just too much to choose from, and you don't exactly know what all of them are unless you do play FIFA every day, and that's definitely not a thing EA Sports want to go to. Last year, as you did see it in FIFA 18, FIFA 17, all of the special cards had a true meaning. Everyone knew exactly what this special card was for, and when they would come out, there would only be special cards maybe once every month, once every 2 months, and I'm not saying that is really a good thing, but I'm saying EA Sports definitely need to be careful, because they can release maybe too many cards onto the game. People are going to lose track of what they are, and there could be a huge decrease in players playing FIFA 19. This is a different type of video. Let me know, guys, if you did enjoy it, mainly sharing my views of what I think. Hopefully you guys can relate as well, because I did want to kind of share the views of the community. Hopefully EA Sports can see this, because it is a huge and vital message that EA Sports definitely need to listen to. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.